Hello. I just know a baddie's seeing this. That's how I know. And what I know. And what I know is to be true. Temperance. My dear, my dear. You seem to be very protected. But only when you're grounded. This feels like some sort of like you've been taken care of by spirits. Like, you know how you're like in this angel's arms and it feels like, yeah, this is a reminder you are protected. Jupiter is in your grace. And the Chariot. I'm hearing sit still, don't worry, things are coming. The things that you need are coming your way. This is some sort of like confirmation that you might be in the path that you should be, and that the universe is going to be supporting you way more than you think, but you're only going to realize these when you're willing to change and integrate some parts of yourself that you feel imbalanced in. Specifically, if there's like a lack of element of something in your chart, I feel like you need to work hard to integrate it really well. 9 of Wands. I do think you're being guided towards something, but you're being guided to like gracefully enter a space. With this 9 of Wands and these lights going here, I feel like you're being called to not give up on something and push a bit further, despite how far you've come, or that you feel tired for having made it up until here. The 10 of Cups. I'm hearing like something that you want is closer than you think and it's coming to you. Don't give up just yet. Just because you've gone through a lot, don't think that it's not coming. This is some sort of wish, something that you deeply want and value emotionally. Knight of Cups, but it came out in reverse. You could be facing some sort of like insecurity when it comes to your feelings and it's making you withdraw right now. And the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're just trying to rush to the prize and I feel like you're not being as emotionally present. So it's better if you take a bit of time to get to where you need to be and you actually show up emotionally instead of like rushing your way through. The Hierophant. This is like a belief that if it doesn't happen fast and quick, then it's not going to happen. That's not necessarily true. You're just making a condition out of something that you want. Four of Cups. It's your mechanism to hide disappointment here. I don't think that your wish is going to be any less magnetic or, you know, worse. If you just don't get it when you want it to. I feel like this is about divine timing about something. 2 of Cups, it could be in relation to like some sort of relationship actually. And the Sun card, it feels like during the summer something might happen within your relationship that it makes you feel quite loved and you're going to feel good about the person that you are in these relationships. And I get the 4 of Wands, so definitely some sort of like commitment advancement or your relationship is going to change for the better. The Death card. Page of Wands. And especially if you feel called to maybe change the place where you live or should do something with your residency or something like that, I feel like you should take it as a positive note because apparently it's going to lead you to a better home or better relationship of some sort. Let's go on to the next one to see further. You should be excited when things in your life start changing and things start dying out or you have these endings because it's just noticing or giving you a notice that the beginnings are coming as well. I know it's a really fucked up way of viewing loss, but get excited. Change is about to happen to you guys. 3 of Cups in reverse. This is like not feeling like you're connecting with your friends properly, potentially some siblings of yours. With a justice, I think that this disconnection has a higher purpose. Maybe something is being balanced out, and maybe you've outgrown one another, and that's sometimes fine. It doesn't make anybody evil, you know? Queen of Swords. It could be because you guys are sharing different mindsets, or there's some sort of like sharp conversations that have happened. And with the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands, something about you standing your own grounding is going to be more healthy for your ego and for your sense of confidence, because otherwise you're going to feel like you constantly need someone to back you up when it's not like you need somebody to back you up for you to feel confident in standing your own ground. This is not about making war. This is about acting upon your worth. And there could have been like some sort of like tension here when it comes to like sexual intimidation, or like a bit of competition there. Seven of Pentacles. But I do feel like you have a track record of conquering things on your own. So with the Ace of Cups. Oh. Three of Pentacles. This is like getting a new project. And Seven of Swords. The Devil in reverse. I feel like some of your friends are acting as distracting from something, but if you're willing to not force things to stay in your life right now, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what comes after, because it's about learning healthy detachment here. The Moon. Yeah, and it's like about that trust, whether you can trust the universe to take some things away from your life, because things are, you know, moving. The table is being put in place. So trust, my child, trust. Five of Wands. Yeah, this is that secret competition thing. Six of Swords that you need to distance yourself from. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. It's going to open up opportunities for you, and it's going to make you more excited about the future if you're willing to incorporate this sort of excitement within your life. With the World at the end of the deck and the Five of Swords, you are going to notice that a lot of like these overthinking that you do, you're playing like cassettes or like, you know, sets of the thoughts of these peers of yours, not you. So this is why distancing yourself from a bit is not going to make you absorb insecurities that potentially are not yours.